Good morning, all. Hope you are able to hear me.
Good morning.
Good
Naman.
morning, Naman.
Able to see the screen, right?
Yeah.
And today I am going to cover very little topic because a few people are requested that there is a festival. So actually they are requested to not to take the session also. But I said I'll cover small topic is there that I'll cover and I'll pose it. Is it okay for everyone? Is this okay?
Yes, Naman.
Thank you. So we have covered in our configuration what are the fiscal year variant, right? So fiscal year, right? So we have covered in this. What are the topics we have covered in this? Can someone recap? What are the things fiscal year we have covered? What do you mean by fiscal year? What are the other things we have additionally covered in this?
Year shift indicators.
Sorry,
Year shift indicators.
uh,
the-
first of all, we saw fiscal year variant,
Variant. Yeah.
correct? First, as we will go step by step. We have saw fiscal year variant, and in that different fiscal year variants we saw, correct? Different fiscal year variant we saw, right? Fiscal year variants. What are those different fiscal year variants we saw?
K3.
Sorry,
K4,
K4. That is nothing but
Jan to December.
Jan to
okay,
December.
louder, please. Your voice is very low. Jan to December. Next one. What is the other variant we saw?
V3,
B3. April to
April to March.
March. Next one.
V6,
V6. That is
July to June.
July to June.
July to
June,
June.
V9.
V9,
P9.
October to September.
October to September. So we saw different fiscal year. In different fiscal year, again, we missed one thing. Types of fiscal year. Types of fiscal years. Types of fiscal years. How many types? How many types of fiscal years?
You mean the calendar year and non-calendar year?
I'm just asking a straight question. How
Yeah.
many types of fiscal years? Do you know what do you mean by fiscal year? How to create a fiscal year? Or I can make this as a second question. How many types of fiscal year?
2.
What are they?
Calendar year and non-calendar year.
Don't say that calendar fiscal year,
Calendar fiscal year.
non-calendar
Calendar
fiscal year.
fiscal year.
Clear? It's two types. One is calendar fiscal year, right? And second one, non-calendar fiscal year. Non-calendar fiscal, right? So here shift indicator will applicable for what? Which fiscal year?
Non-calendar fiscal year.
Non-calendar fiscal year. So here we discussed about year shift indicator. Everybody knows what do you mean year shift indicator when it required. From past few sessions, we are discussing about year shift indicator, correct? So when it is possible, when calendar year, it is applicable for calendar fiscal year or non-calendar fiscal year. If it is applicable for non-calendar fiscal year, why it is applicable for non-calendar fiscal year? Why it will not applicable for calendar fiscal year? Clear? That is next one. What is the other one we covered?
Adjustments.
Sorry,
Adjustments.
adjustments, special periods.
Special periods. Yeah.
Correct. We discussed about special periods. So what are the adjustment? How many maximum special periods we can have?
4.
4,
12 normal periods. 12 normal periods and
4 special.
maximum
4.
4 special periods. Correct. And we know that 4 special periods is in. Do we do a period definition for special periods?
No.
Normal periods? Period definition is required for normal periods or not?
Yes.
And does it require period definition for calendar year?
No.
Right. By default, it will take calendar,
Yes.
January 1st,
Jan to
31st
December.
January, right? Like that. So here for special periods, again, special periods also, period definition is not required. Period definition is not required. Very important, these things. Again and again, I'm reiterating because we won't come back here again. So period definition is not required. Why? Because we are not going to make it as per normal periods. Period is nothing but a month. But here, 4 special periods I'm mentioning in the sense, it is not a month here. Clear? Only for adjustment purpose, we are going to open 4 special periods. So why 4 special periods? It's not like April, May, June, July. Correct? So here we will open periods like 13th adjustment period, 14th adjustment period, 15th adjustment period, and 16th adjustment period. Correct? So as we discussed yesterday, what is that? Year-end adjustments.
Year-end
Correct? Year-end adjustments.
audit or
Next.
rectification.
Rectification adjustments.
Hmm.
Rectification adjustments. Next one,
Tax adjustments.
tax adjustments. Next one,
Management decisions.
correct. Management decision. So what, these are the maximum adjustments we will have. Right? So these are the special periods. Next, what are the things we have covered?
Then we did the configuration.
We did the configuration. We covered the configuration part. Right? We did configuration. And next, what is the other one we covered?
Classic GL and new GL accounting.
Sorry.
Classic GL and new GL accounting.
That is okay. That's not in this fiscal year variant. We discussed about year dependent and year independent.
Yeah.
Year dependent and year independent. Year independent. Am I right? Yes, no.
Yes.
Right. But yesterday, when I was explained about again year dependent and year independent topic, everybody understood what do you mean year dependent and year independent? Everybody understood. Kindly 2 words. Yes or no? That's it.
Yes, Naveen. Can you just explain again? Just recalling myself.
Because this is most important topic. Because again, yesterday I was expecting few questions from people. Because that is the reason after configuration, I have explained year dependent and year independent concept. So when I asked people, majority people said no questions, but I was expecting at least one question from year dependent and year independent from everyone. Because already previous batch people also included in this and clear. So I was expecting year dependent and year independent when I have explained. One question I was expecting from everyone. Again, I'm telling you. Clear? So what exactly year dependent and year independent? So V3, is it a year dependent or a year independent? Whatever variant, K4 for example, K4 variant. Is it year dependent or year independent?
It's
Year
not an
independent.
independent.
Year.
I didn't get it.
It's not an year dependent.
Why?
Yes.
How can you say that it's not a year dependent?
Year dependent is for calendar year.
Who said K4 is a calendar year, right?
That's what, Jan to December.
So is it a dependent year or independent year?
Independent.
Why it's an independent?
Because it is a same fiscal year, like the year is not changing.
That is a year shift indicator. I'm not asking about year shift. I'm asking about year dependent. How can you say that K4 or V3 if I take, okay, if you have a confusion, V3, is it a year dependent or year independent?
Dependent.
Year?
Dependent.
Are you sure? Everybody accepts this.
Yes.
V3. Next one, V6.
Year dependent.
Yes.
Year dependent.
V9. Year dependent.
Year dependent.
Year dependent or year independent?
Year dependent.
So you are saying K4 is year independent.
Yes.
On what basis? So again, I'm pulling down because again and again, you can ask your consultants, whoever consultants are there, just ask them how can they differentiate year dependent and year independent? Because yesterday when I explained, everybody said, okay, I will open the configuration screen, ECC screen, SPRO. Yes, this is ECC screen. So whatever steps you want to do fiscal year variant. So however, I'm giving you two servers, right? One is ECC and S4. So try to do the variant creation and changes in ECC server, not on S4 HANA server. S4 HANA just to blindly follow K4 and V3, whatever it is. Because if we change something, so S4 HANA server is little sensitive in real time also. Clear? So that we will get what we call dump errors. So that is the reason only for variant, fiscal year variant, try to do it in ECC server, right? But in real, like over there, try to follow standard variant. So let me go with here. Financial accounting new, right?
Yeah.
Financial accounting global
So
settings.
Navin, yesterday we discussed, right? If we select that year dependent, it will only be applicable to that fiscal year.
But
Correct.
did we mention anywhere? Did we mention anywhere that year?
Why? Yeah, okay.
Understood. So
Yeah.
I'll show you that. So somebody said, okay, what is K4? Correct? This is my K4. This is calendar year. Somebody said, okay, it is a year independent. So here, if it is unchecked, then it will become year independent. If it is select this, then it will become year dependent. Correct? You will accept that?
Yes, Navin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So here okay, I accept that. Okay, here we have unchecked this. So this will become a year dependent. Okay, next one. If I go with V3, is it checked? This is a standard variant. It's not a calendar year. It's not a year dependent. So whatever you said is incorrect. So did we check? So now tell me, V3, is it a year dependent or year independent? Okay. If you are saying that, okay, periods. Okay, I'll double click on this. I'll select this. Okay, here already I have selected K4, I believe. That is the reason it is not coming. Only one selection we need to do. K4 I have selected. Uncheck this and go to V3. Go to V3 now, click on periods. So here anywhere did we mention year?
Like Navin, when we check year dependent, the
Did we
settings
mention
can
anywhere year?
no.
A bit louder, please. Your voice is coming till low.
So Navin, year dependent, if we will check, then the settings like transfer from one fiscal year to another. So that is the reason.
I didn't get you. I didn't get you. Please come again.
Like year dependent, when we check on it, like the settings cannot be like transferred from one fiscal year to another. That
Why
is the
it-
reason we.
It is why SAP has given this option then? If it is not transfer, clear, if configuration will be done only at the time of implementation. Then why SAP has given this option? Why SAP has given this option? If I select this, then it will not be moved to next year. Then why SAP has given this option? Because every year, once we will do the configuration, client will use the continue, correct?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So then why SAP has given this particular option here? Why year dependent? Somebody said, okay, year that will applicable, year dependent is nothing but that will applicable to that year only. Yesterday I said, okay, but here we are not mentioning anywhere year. There is no option of mentioning here, correct?
Yes.
Yesterday, that's the reason I was stressing out here. So year dependent, when I explained, everybody said, okay, but I was stressing out. I was expecting this question. So where are we mentioning year? If we are selecting year dependent, okay. So, but where it is asking a year here? Got my question?
Yes, Navin.
Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, no.
Okay, I'll tell you. So what exactly, first of all, year dependent and year independent concept. First, try to analyze and understand. Again, I'm reiterating, as a consultant, don't follow anything blindly. Don't follow. First of all, analyze. So when I said year dependent and year independent, it's a very important, people ignore this concept actually. People ignore this concept, but when I'll take interview, definitely I'll raise one question on year dependent and year independent. 100% I'll ask one question, whether he is a consultant or 10 years experience guy or 15 years experience guy or fresher. If they know, if they have done the practice, then definitely I'll pull their legs here itself. So normally when they say that year dependent and year independent, because majority people, majority consultants, majority trained people will give the same answer. Year dependent is nothing but related to that particular year, related to one particular year, related to one particular year. Okay. And year independent it will not related to one particular year. It will not related to, they will only answer relate. It will not related to one particular year. Clear? But this is not correct. But okay, it will not related to particular year. It's a year independent. I understood. But why I'll take this option? Why I will take any firm I will do, any business I'll do, I'll run for a longer period. Clear? And I don't want to do all the configuration regularly. Correct. If I do 1 year, for example, it is applicable for 2024. Right? If I'm selecting year dependent, and again next year, who will do the configuration? Because this is not a end user activity. This is fiscal year variant they will select. But who will do this config? This is a consultant configuration, consultant step. That is our step. And once it is done, once the implementation is done, definitely either 3 month support we will give, and after that we'll withdraw. Then next year, who will take care of this? You got my point? So every year they want to do the configuration, year dependent, right? So next year, who will do 2025? Business will continue 2026. Who will do the configuration? End user will not have access to this particular transaction because it is not end user activity. It is a consulting activity, consultant activity. And especially FI consultant activity. Then who will take care of it? And again, I was repeated the same question for any number of batches. Means I was just given a glance to hint to everyone, because again, I'll tell you what is the problem here. In the sense, I'll ask the people, first thing, I'll ask the people to attend live sessions regularly whenever it happens. Attend live sessions. Okay, first condition. Next one, make a note. Right? Raise the concern then and there itself. Raise the concern then and there itself. Okay, right? So here, then and there itself, and practice regularly. So definitely when you do practice, then you will raise this concern. So almost all I have covered number of batches, but no one will come up with these questions. No one. Even though consultants are involved in these particular sessions, 5 years, 10 years. So those people will also not raise any point of time. I don't know whether they knew or not. Even I never raised, because I don't want to pull my leg and I want to waste the time. I don't want to waste the time. But why I'm asking you, it's this particular batch is a mix and match of different people. So that is the reason I'm raising this concern. Clear? So here every year consultant won't be available, right? Or even though they will maintain a they will give an AMC. Okay, probably at that particular time, the support team will give it. But this is not a regular practice. It is not a correct practice. So I'll tell you. So
Naveen, just maybe I'll let you know if it is correct or not. Let me know. Okay.
please,
So
please.
basically in non-calendar fiscal years, right?
Mhm.
So for calendar fiscal years, it's standard. We won't define it. And
Correct.
every year it will be the same. The month end closing or year end closings, the defined like 1 to 31st and 1 to 30 is the end date. For
Correct.
non-calendar fiscal years, we will define it. Like sometimes, let's say from Jan to 25th of Jan will be my first period, right?
Mhm.
So period end will be 25th of Jan. And for the same next year, it won't be the same, right? We have to define, maybe year to
Correct.
year it will change. So due
Correct.
to that
Correct.
reason, we will maintain this year
Exactly.
dependent.
Perfectly. Perfectly. So this particular requirement, 99% we won't get that. Whatever you said is absolutely correct. So we will see this particular requirement from Middle East countries. Middle East countries. So whenever we do implementation for Middle East countries, so we will get this requirement. So what do you mean by that? So they will follow, for example, I'll say that every Friday, they will give it as an holiday. Clear? Every Friday, they will give it as an holiday. So whenever they want to close the period, so last working day of the month, last working day of the month. So what do you mean by that? So here year independent or year dependent, it will take either, so it will take whatever day. For example, if I'm taking V3, so 1st April to 31st March. 1st April to 31st March. So that 31st March could be either Sunday or Saturday or any other day. It will take as it is. It will take as it is. So it won't check whether it's a working day or not. Books will be closed. Clear? But my customer requirement is something like, for example, Middle East countries. So the requirement is last working day of the month. So for them, for example, I'm not sure, but I saw few Middle East countries, oil and gas clients. I had oil and gas Middle East countries. So they will have a Friday holiday, 5 days a week, 6 days a week for them, Friday holiday. So there, if Thursday, last would be Thursday. For example, 30th is falling on Thursday. 30th or 31st March, 31st January falling on Thursday, for example. Okay, then it's no problem. So they can take 1st January to 1st April to, or 1st January to 31st Jan. Or in case next year January, it is falling on next year January, that is, this is 2024, 2025. Okay, it is falling on Friday. Last working day falling on Friday. Sorry, Friday, 31st is falling on Friday. Then what would be their last working day? What would be their last working day?
Thursday, 30th.
30th.
Yeah.
So here it is not following as per your K4, nor V3, nor V6. Clear? So here, what do you mean by year dependent and year independent in the sense? Here, I'll give you a simple definition. What do you mean year dependent? Year dependent. This is not applicable for calendar year. Again, I'm telling you, this is not applicable. Year dependent is not applicable for calendar year. So year dependent means the period definition. The period definition is not constant. The period definition is not constant. The period definition is not constant. What do you mean by that? Not constant. So the last working day will be changed according to your calendar month. Clear? Then what do you mean by year independent? Year independent. Okay. The period definition. The period definition is constant. The period definition is constant. Clear? Understood? Year dependent in the sense nothing but, for example, if I take 1st April, my calendar year, my fiscal year, 1st April to 31st March. So every year, this is here, sorry. Period definition in the sense, here, every year it will start at 1st April and 31st March. So it will follow, it could be 2022 or except February, remaining everything would be the same, correct? So here it will start on 1st April, okay, and it will end at 31st, first month or first period. What is the first period? When it will start? 1st April first period, when it will end? 30th April. Correct? Next one, second period, 1st May and ends at 31st, right? 31st May, right? It is constant. Third month, the third period is nothing but 1st June and ends at 30th June. So here the period definition means the period, whatever period, month start date and month end date, month start date, month end date would be constant. So for every year, that could be 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2030 or 2000. Right, it will start from 1st April and ends at period end, month ends with 30th. So any month, April month ends with 31st throughout our total calendar.
No.
Right? Anywhere your May month ends with 32nd date,
No.
right? June month, does it any ends with any 28th?
No,
Any
sir.
calendar will have a 28 days in June month.
No, it will not.
So here it is period definition, nothing but days in the calendar would be same, constant. So then that is considered as a year independent. So when we are defining this, so this is applicable for 2000 or whatever it is, 2001 to 100 till year it is, till year or whatever it is, unlimited years, it will be same. So whatever period we are defining, that is applicable for 2001 or any other year. So then that is considered as a year independent. Clear, everyone? Any questions on this? Anyone have a questions on this?
No, Navin.
Right? So most important, and again I'm saying, what is the difference? Simple question. People will say that if you put a checkbox, then it will become year dependent. If you select this uncheck this checkbox, okay, then it will become year independent. But what is the need? We need to understand. If see, probably as a consultant in the training environment, okay, we understood that if you kept the checkbox, then it will become year dependent. If I remove this, then it will become year independent. That's it. I understood. But when your customer is new for this, then definitely he will pull our legs. Definitely he will pull our legs. Understood? Okay. So what do you mean by year independent? Year dependent? Year dependent is nothing but the period definition is not constant. So for example, I have taken one example in our material. Yesterday only I have updated. Okay. So because I was expecting a question, so I would have answered yesterday only. So for example, if I take few years, let me show that. This is okay. This is I've given only for year dependent and year independent. So same thing as I said that year independent variant can be defined either for calendar year or non-calendar year, that you know that. So you can see that is the reason I said if you click on position button K4, right? It is at a year independent or year dependent? Is it a year dependent or year independent?
Year independent.
So what do you mean by that? The period definition is constant, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Means every month it will start with first and ends with as per the calendar. So if I take V3, somebody said V3 and V9 are year independent, but you can see this is it year independent or year dependent?
Independent.
Independent. So what does it mean? The period definition is
Starting from
constant.
April and March.
Period definition is constant, correct? And V6 and V7 or V9,
Independent.
whatever it is mentioned, V9.
Independent.
Right? So, right? So here I have mentioned year independent. Okay. Year independent fiscal year variant can be defined either for calendar year or non-calendar year. Right? So here, for example, fiscal year period definition is constant. This is the term I have used. Constant. Remember this. Constant, right? Irrespective of fiscal year, irrespective of whatever may be the year. Clear? It could be a 2020 or it could be a 2021, 2022. January will start from 1st and ends at 31st. February will start only February will have it. Automatically system will follow. March will start from 1st March and ends at 31st March. Like that. So it will not going to change any year. It will be the same throughout the calendar life. Right? So next one I have mentioned here. Period definition, it will not different. Okay, for different depends on the fiscal year, right? Period definition will be the same, will not be different. Whatever may be the fiscal year, period definition will be the same, right? It could be a 2025 fiscal year or 2026 or 2024 or 2023 or 2030. Okay, the period definition will be the same. Period definition is nothing but, so which period it is start of the day and end of the day. So as per the calendar, we are going to mention. So same thing I have mentioned. V3, April to March. K4, Jan to December. V6, July to June. V9, October to September. Correct? So for this year shift indicator, I don't want to go because already we have done. Right? So note in the above case, okay, in the above case, the above period definition is not specified to any specific fiscal year. Did we mention anywhere fiscal year? Anywhere? Yes, no?
No.
No, right? So that's what I want to say here. I want to make it very clear. So in the above case, the period definition not specified to any specific fiscal year. Clear? Not specified to any specific fiscal year. These type of fiscal year can be called as a independent fiscal year. Independent fiscal year. So whatever you said, it is applicable for one particular year or not. So it is not applicable for one particular year. So that is the reason it is independent. Okay. So same thing here. This is important. Year dependent fiscal, and we are not going to use at all. I haven't used, only one project I have used for oil and gas project. So they want the Friday, their holiday actually. So every Friday they had an holiday. So at that particular point of time, I have used this dependent fiscal year. So year dependent fiscal year variant, right? So possible to define only for non-calendar years. So year dependent fiscal year is not first condition. It is not applicable for calendar years. Means calendar year means 1st Jan to 31st December. That is standard. If you are starting your year from 3rd January and ending at 31st, and next month you are joining 1st February and you are ending at 25th February, then also it is not considered as a calendar year. It will be considered as a non-calendar year, right? Already we discussed. Fiscal year period definition is not constant. It will keep on changes. It will keep on. If the fiscal year period definition is not constant and the period definition is keep on changes, right? So fiscal year period definition is not constant and period definition may differ, depends upon the fiscal year. Depend upon the fiscal year. If it is get changed, then that type of fiscal year, we call it as a year dependent fiscal year. Next one, period definition may depends upon the fiscal year. Means same thing as I said, that last working day. So right, 2021, the last working day would be something different. 2022, last working day will get changed every month. 2023, calendar will not be the same for every year, right? So Saturday will come on one day and Saturday in another year, it will come on another day in January month, right? So period definition, it may differ, depends on the fiscal year. So for example, I have shown. For example, I have taken a standard one, not a holiday on Friday. So define a fiscal year, Jan to December, and every period should end with last working day of the calendar month, right? So assumption I am taking it as a only Sunday is a holiday. Only Sunday is a holiday. What is a holiday? So it's a plant. So they are having 6 days working days, right? And their holiday is on Sunday. So last working day will be on Saturday, every Saturday. So, and or any festival day also, it will be an holiday. So next year, till here, it is okay. Till here, it is okay. So here you can see. And here year dependent and year independent also, there is no changes. Okay. So there is no change. Okay, I'll tell you here. So for example, if I take 2021, okay. How many day, what is my month day? Normally this is I'm following Jan to December, for example. I'm taking Jan to December. So you can see what is my last working day in 2021. I'm going 5 years back calendar. (2021) January. Okay. What is 2021 January? 31st is should be the last date, correct? But what it is falling, when it is falling?
Sunday.
Sorry, Sunday. So what
Sunday.
will be my last working day?
30th.
30th. So in the period definition, I will take as a 30th, not 31st. So first month or first period, what would be my last working day? 30th. It's normally it should be 31. Okay. But here the requirement is 30th is last working day. So they want to close the period on last working day. Now, if I go to February, so 2021 February, 28 should be the last working day. But when it is falling,
27th.
so when it is falling, 28.
Sunday.
20th. Sunday.
Sunday. So can I take 28 as my period definition?
No.
No. So 27, correct? So in the same way, if I take 2022 fiscal year, if I take 2022 fiscal year, if I take 2022 fiscal year, January month. Okay. What is my
Monday.
last working day?
Monday.
Monday.
31st falling on
Monday.
Monday. So in 2021 January, okay, the last working day was falling on
31st.
Sunday. So we have taken 30. But here, what is the period definition? What is the last working day I need to take? 30 or 31st?
31st.
31. So you can see the period definition is different from 2022 fiscal year and 2021 fiscal year. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If I take here standard fiscal year, then the reports will go wrong. Clear? So here it is falling on 2031 and February month in 2021, it is falling on 27th. Okay, last working day. But here in February of 2022, it is falling on 28th. Is it the same? Is it a constant last working day in all the year? Or you can see, I have given for other years also, 2022, and you can see 2023 also. 2023. 2023, you can see. First period, it is falling on 31st. And the second period, last working day is on 28th. Like this, it is falling. And April month, it is falling on 29th. Clear, everyone? So my period, fourth period, April 1st to 29th. Next one, my period 5, April 30th to May 31st. Clear, everyone? Any questions on this? So these kind of year independent, we need to derive manually. So I will create one variant. I will show you how to create this. For example, so if customer require this, if customer want this, then what we need to do? Okay. So that is the reason I'm creating in only in this one. So here I will create new entries. Okay, I'll create a variant for Z5. I'll mention it as an fiscal year. Okay, same thing. Jan to December. Jan to December. Okay. Last working day concept. Anything you can give. Last working day. Okay. So can I select calendar year for this? Is it a calendar year?
Yes, no.
No.
No, it's year dependent.
If we are selecting year dependent, then it will not be a calendar year
Year
Okay.
dependent.
because calendar year always constant. Okay. So 12 periods I'm taking as it is 4. Now I will save this. Okay. Click on save button. Okay. And this is on request. What is that? YCAM. Click on OK button. So whenever I want to define a period, then what happens is it will ask periods. Now here you will need to mention, for example, 2021. Here it will ask for year. Then click on OK button. Now press new entries. Now you can see calendar year 2021. So I'll go with my example class notes. So here whenever they are following this, what they will do is they will take 5 to 6 years continuously. So here we will do the configuration 5 to 10 years. So here I'll go this till 11 it will come. Okay. Okay, 12 is also coming. Clear? So now this is applicable for click on save button. Click on save. This is applicable for which year?
21,
2021.
2021, correct? If I want to do 2022 again, then what I need to do? Press back button. Press back button. Okay, press back button. Select Z5. Okay, again click on periods. So now here you can give 2022. 2022. Click on OK. Okay, press new entries. Press new entries. Go to your 2022. Control C. Control. Clear? So like that, we need to give, click on save. Okay, data saved. Now I want to give, now I am in 2025 fiscal year. So for example, press back button. Press back button, select Z5, periods. Okay, 2023. Click on OK button. Press new entries. Press new entries. So I'll go with the 2023. This is 2023. So this period definition is applicable only for, this is applicable only for 2023. So click on save. Click on. So some 12 is also missing. Okay, what I'll do? I'll take this. Okay. Click on save button. Press back button. Press back. So again, 2023 is completed. 2024.
Navin, I have a doubt.
Please.
Why did you add the extra 12 and 31 in the
Sorry.
last? For the
Here?
year 2023, why did you add that
You can
extra
check.
12?
You can check with the calendar 2020.
Mhm.
Let me show you that. 2023, right? 2023. April or 2024 April. See here. What we have done here, 1 second. What we have done here, January, sorry, December, right? Sorry. 2023 December. See, 31st falling on
Sunday.
Sunday, correct?
Yeah.
So here, next year, again, it will start with, see here, 31. Next one, we need to start the books clear. I have mentioned here, you can see, it will start your books from, I have mentioned, see here, 30th, same thing, it is applicable for this also, 2025 fiscal year also. So here you can see, so where it is starting, 31/12 to till 31, whatever 31 month, in the sense it should be that 30 days or 28 days. So here what I have taken an example in the sense, so even though it is falling on Sunday, what I've taken, or else you can ignore this. Just for adjustment purpose I've taken. So I'm considering next year, this 31 will come under 2024 fiscal year. You can see here. You can see here. So here it is ending with 30th, correct? Here it is 30th Sunday. There is one more day left out. That is 31. So what I have taken is this 31 I have taken for next year. This is a client requirement.
Okay.
Understood?
Mhm.
So that is the reason 31 should come in 2024. So that is the reason now we are in 2023 fiscal year. So that is the reason what I did I then upgrade it upward or downward? Now we are in 2023. So this 31st should come in 2024. Clear?
Mm.
Yes or no?
Yes. So it's
Naveen,
kind of a client requirement.
Sorry, yeah, it's a client requirement.
Naveen, only one day is left out, right?
Yes,
Like
one day.
then
Anything
why we
as
are
per they
taking
ask.
31? Like
25th is
31 means
falling
it
on
will
their
take all
vacation day.
31 days, right?
Sorry, sir. 25th is falling under their vacation, for example, and they want to declare 6 days an holiday, right? And but they have done the transaction that 6 days. So that 6 days we can take to next year. Like this. Understood?
Yes, Naveen, but in the days column,
A bit
you have
louder,
taken,
sir.
like in the days column, Naveen,
Mm.
you have taken 31. Like it
This
means
is, see,
31
what,
days, all
don't go
31
with the
days are
days.
falling
So
in
what I have
2024.
taken for year shift? What is year shift? What do you mean by +1?
Yeah, +1, it will fall in 2024. I got
That's
it.
it.
But only one day is left
If I
out, right?
remove, yeah, if one day is removed also, what affect, because the calendar will check. The calendar it will check when it is falling 31st. So in each and every case, you can see each and every case, 31 is falling under a working day. See here, 31 is falling on working day. 31 is falling on working day. But in this particular case, 2023, 31st date is falling on Sunday. Understood?
Yeah. So whenever it's a Sunday, then we have to do this
Exactly.
adjustment.
Exactly. Not only Sunday. Here, on our example,
Non-working
Sunday
day.
is an holiday.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, understood.
Right. Same thing. If they are following 25, they have created 25th is a holiday for that particular year. 25th, 24th December, they have declared from 24 after 20 from 25th to 31st, they have declared as an holiday.
Mhm.
Okay. They have declared
Right.
as an holiday. 24th was the last working day for that particular year. Right? Then what we need to do from 25th to 31st, that need to fall in next fiscal year. So we need to take, again, we need to create like this 12, whatever date 31. So here +1. Then automatically that particular year, whatever pending days are there, that will fall under next fiscal year.
Understood.
Any other questions?
Mm.
Any other questions? So 2023 we completed. Like that, for example, 10 years calendar we will create for the customer. Okay, and we will give it to them. So for next 10 years, they will use this year dependent fiscal year, whatever they mention. Okay, you can see now period definition for this one. Whatever period they are working, they will select here like 2021. You can see they will do the practice or they will do their accounting as per this. Understood? I want to make it very clear that when we use year dependent, when we are, don't go with the example, but if you have a clarity, then it's fine. Because the scenario won't come like this, whatever I have added and this. If it is come like this, then I mentioned we need to add. Hope you got my point.
Another doubt, Navin.
Please.
Do we have any special treatment for leap year? Like, will the system recognize it's a leap year, or do we have to make any adjustment? Like the year 2024.
Can you please come again? I missed your question.
Like, do we have any special adjustments for leap year? Like in the case 2024, the last working day is on 29, but
Mhm.
generally it's 28, right? So do we have to make any adjustments for
No,
that?
no,
Or
nothing as such.
okay.
So because we have given up 4 periods in the year end, right? Special periods.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
directly in that only we need to fit it, those adjustments.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Any other questions?
Navin, I have a question. So you mentioned that if 25th is falling under like the vacation period, right? You mentioned
Correct.
25th to
Correct.
31st.
Yeah.
So that 6 period, why we are carrying forward instead of taking into the
See,
same month?
probably there is a chance. There is a chance that we have, even though there is an holiday, some sort of receipts bank transactions will do. Plant is given a holiday, but your whatever transaction, third party transactions will be there. So the payments or receipt or buying and selling will happen. So those
Yes.
transactions need to be recorded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't we adjust in the same month?
No. Because as per them, they've closed their books.
Okay.
So that fall in, and according to them, that will take. See, if again, it's a business scenario. Again, I'm telling you, if they want, that need to be those transactions need to be adjustment. Then we will do year-end adjustment special period.
Yeah.
Clear.
Understood.
But what I said, like whatever Middle East countries, what they will do, if they are closing on that particular day, whatever transaction has happened next holidays, so they will take into next year.
Okay. It's their requirement,
Their
but it's
requirement,
not
that's what I said.
specific that we have to follow only
Exactly.
this.
See, whatever.
We can also follow the carry forward days in the existing month. Let's say
Correct.
31st is falling, but we can take the month end as next year, January as a same fiscal year.
Correct.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah. So this is only a case, I said business case. See, that could be this particular transactions you can do as an year-end adjustments. Or my customer requirement is what, okay, we have they are also maintain year-end adjustment, but their requirement is whatever last year-end activities, whatever year-end, whatever transactions taken place on that particular day, they don't want to record in that particular year. Clear? So they want to move it to next year. They want to record into next year. So that is the reason I have mentioned their next year books will be like this. Like how? See here.
Understood.
Like this.
Got it.
Clear?
Yeah.
This is one scenario. It may be happens. It may not be happen. I just given an assumption.
Yeah.
So again, if an interviewer is from EMEA, Middle East, right? Or you are attending an interview for any Middle East organization company, then definitely they will ask this question: year dependent and year independent. Normally, in normal European countries or like EMEA or any other countries, they won't ask. But Middle East countries definitely they will pull. And that is the reason I said that if I am taking an interview, then definitely I'll put pull question on year dependent and year independent, because I haven't, whatever interviews I have taken, I didn't got any perfect answer on year dependent and year independent. And trust me or not, this is I have prepared only yesterday, because I took time for this and I want to explain this. And that is the reason I'm mentioning this. So whatever practice you are doing a fiscal year variant part, if you want to do any testing on fiscal year variant part, like whatever scenarios you want to check, so do it on ECC server. Do it on whatever server I am providing, do it on ECC server. But whatever S4HANA you are getting from me, don't do testing on this. Just to follow blindly whatever K4 and V3. Because there is no difference between ECC and S4HANA. Why I'm saying is, S4HANA, if we do lot of variant changes, then that will be get affected into a dump errors. We will end up with the dump errors. Hope you got my point.
Yeah.
That's the only request I'll do. Because if you do a variant like this, you will create Z5, Z4, something like that. And again, if you are getting a dump errors, then our class will be totally killed. That class will be killed. Of 10 people are working on that and 10 people are created, then 10 people will get an issue. So that's the reason. Even I can't make out what exactly the issue is.
Hmm.
Hope you got my point.
Yes.
And any other questions?
And for for the calendar year, let's say for K4, and just I am assuming that the holidays, will it capture the last working days? Like if it is falling on the Saturday or Sunday,
So we have
so it
taken
will auto
calendar year
capture.
only, right? This is Jan to
Yeah,
December.
I mean, for when the fiscal year is constant, so I'm talking that. So let's say if it is falling under last working day, as per like SAP custom or standard variant, like what exactly it is, the last working
V3,
day will
yeah,
be
V3 as per your posting date, posting date, it will check.
okay.
Understood.
No,
So your posting
let's say
date, your
if I'm following if I'm following 1st Jan to 31st Jan, and 31st Jan is falling on Saturday, so 30 will be my last working day.
correct.
I mean, it will be same. And for the next year also, I don't select the year shift indicator. Sorry, yeah, same year shift indicator. So it will be auto capturing, right?
Auto
So
capturing, it
yeah,
will
okay.
continue.
Okay. And it's only Friday. Currently, the SAP custom standard variant is it will take Saturday,
Friday.
Sunday as holiday.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And again, it depends upon the user if they want to post any entries. When SAP facilitates, 31st they want to post. If it is falling on Sunday, it allows. Not an issue.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? So this is about year fiscal year calendar. Almost all we mentioned almost all 6 sessions. Normally it will be covered by others hardly 15-20 minutes. If someone attended somewhere, 15 to 20 minutes, they'll take this year. Only they will explain about year shift indicator, right? And next one, what is fiscal years and what are the fiscal year? Clear. But this is very, very, very important topic. Year shift. Clear. And one more thing, whoever has taken the S4 HANA, so probably by 100%, I am assured that Tuesday you are gonna get it. You are gonna get it. Here I'll stop here itself. Clear. Here only I'll stop here itself. And what you need to do is in ECC environment and both already you have a ECC environment, right? And S4 HANA. So in both the servers, try to practice. Not try, you have to do it. Whatever variants I have taken that already you know. So don't take those variants and take your own variants and practice it. And again, I'm telling you, without practice, it's nothing. We won't remember anything. Is this clear? Yes, no. So again, I'll reiterate what are the things we have covered. What are the things we have covered in the sense in our previous sessions. Again, I'm reiterating. So what is the practice you need to do? Company code creation. Correct? Can someone say, what is the first step we have done? Company code creation. Next one. Sorry.
COA.
Chart of accounts, correct. Definition of chart of accounts. Definition of chart of accounts. So in this also we have covered all the 3 categories, correct?
Yes.
What are the categories we have covered? Group chart of accounts. Sorry.
Primary
Operational
chart.
chart of accounts. Operational. Did we miss anything? Operational. Next one. What is the other one we have covered?
Group chart of accounts.
Group chart of account. Group COA. Next one.
Country specific.
Country specific. So all 3 you don't have any questions.
No.
Correct? And whoever
Yes.
is not having, next week onwards I'm taking backup sessions. Okay, so definitely you will understand this. Third topic. What is the other one? Sorry,
Retained earnings.
sorry, I didn't get it.
Retained earnings.
No, I think you are not practicing.
Okay.
Account groups.
Okay.
Next,
Retained earnings.
you chose your practice. Because I'm going very slow. Almost all 60% would have completed till here. We're still in a configuration. Account groups after that. Yes.
Fiscal
No. Retained earnings.
retained earnings.
Correct. And this is also, we have went very in-depth retained earnings. The next,
Fiscal.
only 5 steps we have completed, if I'm not wrong. Yes or no? You can see in
Yes.
the material also, fiscal year configuration, field status variant. Okay, this is nothing we need to much in field status variant. Retained earnings, right? Account group. Next one, chart of accounts, right? Variant principle. I have just explained what is my variant. And next one, company codes, organization design, company code creation. Yes or no? So please, again, I'm requesting, try to do, just to maintain like this, your directory like this. What is the first step we have done? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? So every day when you start practicing, okay, you need to start. So if you're continuing, so 100 see, I'm creating 3 company codes now, 3 company codes, right? Every time you will create 2 company codes or 3 company codes, but practice more than 100 times whenever you get time. That is the only thing we will remember, because it's an ocean. Again, it's a does it a challenging one? No, absolutely not. It's not at all a challenging one unless until we practice. If we won't practice, then it will become a challenge. Clear, everyone?
Navin, for ECC and S4, the configuration is the same.
Sorry, I didn't
Steps.
get it.
For ECC and S4, the
Mhm.
configuration like is a sequence is same. Like, is there any
See,
added or
everywhere it will be the same.
okay?
Whatever, it could be an ECC or S4, it will be the same.
Okay, there is no added points like
No added
any.
points.
Okay.
Only internal points I have mentioned in my previous sessions also, wherever the changes are there, where it is applicable in ECC, chart of account level, for example, I have explained. This is the difference we have in ECC, and there's a difference we have in S4HANA. Like that. But sequence you can do here and there, no problem. It's not
Okay.
that I'm saying that you need to follow like this. No, I have covered like this. You can create first without chart of accounts. I can't create my group, but retained earnings you can create it. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Any other questions? Any other? So only practice is pending from your end. If you are doing practice well and good, then nothing will be a challenge. So at least pair a half an hour or 1 hour every day. So that would be useful for you. Because that's it. Probably once I'll finish with my configuration, when I enter, because here there is a no confusion part. But when we enter into currency types and ledgers concept, then there would be, if we won't practice, then definitely we will end up with the confusion. We'll end up with the confusion. That is the only challenge we have. Currency types and this one. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So that's the reason we are in starting stage as of now. So you can take it, this one. These 2 concepts in configuration, we will have issues. Same thing, parallel books. I'll try to give, not try, I'll give in depth, and I'll try to make not, you won't get end up with the confusion. But the part is I need help from you. That is only practice part. Okay. See, I can rush it like anything. I can rush it. I can complete it. I can complete the course. But what is, when it will be a productive from me? Once if you understand, once you are implementing the things in real way, and if you are able to explain someone in the same way, then only it will considered as a productive. Or else if I am completing the things in one way, and you people are okay understanding 30%, and after a month you are forgetting everything, and if someone is asking you what is this, what do you mean by year dependent or year independent, if you are not able to answer them, then that is considered as a zero productive. So my intention is not this. My intention, when people are asking you, you need to give 100%. That is the only criteria of mine. Today I'm teaching, tomorrow probably you need to handle the team batches. I'll give that opportunity. Hope you got my point.
Naveen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you don't have any questions, then I will close it.
Sure,
If you
Naveen.
have any questions, please let me know before.
No, Naveen, all good.
No.
And Rana,
Yes, Naveen.
one request. Can you please help Soumya to download the GUI?
Yeah, sure.
So today I'll give her the ECC app.
Use you provided the username and
No, I'm going to give her.
okay, fine.
Okay. So just help her in downloading the GUI part, the
Yeah,
latest one.
sure.
Okay. Thank you all.
Thanks,
you,
all.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Naveen.
Naveen. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.